This short training is for you if you want to stop consuming and start building a 6 or 7 figure digital product business. So, the reason most people never build a 6 or 7 figure digital product business is not because they lack information, it is because they don't execute. They spend weeks, even months, learning how to pick a niche, how to create an offer, how to build funnels, how to drive traffic, how to do organic traffic, and how to do all sorts of things, but nothing actually gets implemented. And if you have been trying to build a digital product business, but you are still not seeing consistent or real growth, then you need to pay very close attention to this short training, because what I'm about to show you is exactly the new way that you can use to build a digital product business that can generate $2,000 to $10,000 per day. And you can as well scale it to 6 or 7 figure business fast without you wasting your time on courses and all these online programs. Listen, when it comes in starting a business right now, the way that everyone does it is looking for information, searching on YouTube, buying courses, and doing all sorts of things. But you and I know that the thing that you need to actually start producing results is not an information. As we are right now, there are a lot of information in the world right now than the people who need the information. And anytime that you need information, you are going to get millions of it. And this is one of the reasons why so many people who have been trying to build a business, they are not accomplishing anything because they are overloaded with information. And sometimes it gets them so overwhelmed that they cannot do anything. You and I know that the reason why you are not building your business or your business is not doing well is not because you lack information. There is enough information right there. The only thing you need is a structured implementation or execution method that will help you to start building and then start producing results. And like I said, in this short training, I'm going to show you exactly how to structure everything the right way and start generating $2,000 to $10,000 per day with your digital product business. And this training is for you if you're an expert who want to launch your own course, coaching, or consulting program. Or let's say you already have a digital offer, but you are not getting the type of result that you want. And also, this training is for you if you're an affiliate marketer or a complete beginner who want to build a 6 figure digital product business. This training is going to do you a whole lot of good. I am not recording this training to give you more information. I'm recording this training with the purpose to help you to start implementing what you already know and start getting consistent results. So if you don't know me, my name is Evan SE, and this is just the handsome me right here. So yeah, and everything that I'm going to share with you in this training is from my own personal experience. I have been in the digital product business for the past 4 years right now, and I have had huge ups and downs, and also, and I have had a lot of success. So as you can see, I have kind of like launched digital product business that generating $30,000, $20,000, $16,000, 2,000, 21,000, $10,000 per day, and a whole lot of it. As you can see, everything right here. So everything I'm going to kind of like share with you is not just something that I think I kind of like I made it up from my mind. It's from my own personal experience, and if you follow it, I can guarantee that you are going to grow faster in your business, and you will have a thriving digital product business that can generate 6 or 7 figures per year. Like everyone else, I don't have it all figured out when I was getting started. And like I always say, digital product business changed my life, because before digital product business, I was totally broke and homeless. I'm not going to dive into my personal story, but I just want to show you how my life looks like before digital product business. So maybe you are kind of like in a rough situation and you are thinking, can this business change my life? Can I make 6 or 7 figures with digital product business? Well, it actually real. This was me before I get into digital product business. This was in the year 2021. And as you can see, these are the jobs that I do to kind of like put food on the table and take care of my family and my mom. As you can see, this was me kind of like just carrying things on my back, serving in a local grocery store. This was just what I was doing. So everything that I know today, I didn't have it all when I was getting started. I learned it all in the process. And if you pay attention, I'm going to save you a whole lot of time, save you a lot of money, and actually point you to exactly what you need to start growing. So this training is for people that want real growth, not people that want to go out there and start consuming more information. So this is just me right there. And this is actually me when I get into digital product business. As you can see, I don't even have a computer when I got started. I was just kind of like learning from my smartphone and doing a whole lot of things with my smartphone. And this was when I actually made my very first $100 online. And this was through affiliate marketing. So if you're an affiliate marketing and you are just kind of like getting started and trying to figure things out, come on, you have to take it very serious and follow what I'm going to show you in this training, because it's going to save you a lot of time. So yeah, this is when I made my very first $100 online. And yeah, I bought a used iMac and set up my plastic office inside my sister's single home. I was homeless and I have to beg my poor sister to accommodate me in her single room. This was the mattress that we were sleeping on. And this is just my little office. And these are the books that I was reading. And I encourage you, if you really want to find real success in your business, don't just focus on all the information and everything you see online. All right. If you want new ideas, study old books. And I kind of like guarantee that one of the things that helped me find real success in my online business as soon as possible after struggling for many months was when I kind of like get into studying people who have really achieved success in business and start learning their principles and yeah, how they did it. So yeah, this was just kind of like when things started kind of like getting well for me. I was able to make my very first $100 online, as you can see. And yeah, like I said, I'm not going to waste time talking about my story because my story is kind of like, but after that, this is when I kind of like started seeing the real breakthrough in my life. This was me making my very first $10,000 per month with digital products. I did not even believe that it's possible. You know, when I saw that I have made $10,000, I couldn't believe it. And what I did was I went to the bank and withdraw $10,000 cash and hold it and take a photo with it just to kind of like prove to myself that really I can actually make $10,000 per month with digital products. So if you're trying to create your own online course, or you're a coach, or you're a consultant, or maybe you're an affiliate marketer, and you're thinking like $10,000 per month is not even possible, well, don't say that to yourself. It's 100% possible. I've done it, and if I can do it, any other person can do it. All you need is just focus more on implementation and execution, not just consuming information here and there. And from there, I made my very first $100,000 online with digital products. As you can see, my mentor was kind of like saying a big shout out to Evan for crossing $100,000. And yeah, I did it. Okay. And as you can see, this is when I finally kind of like get into digital products. I started creating my own courses, kind of like helping other people. And this is when I launched a high ticket offer that generated $500,000 in 10 months. As you can see, the award that I have right here, this award was given to me by a software company called System.io. They are great software and I highly recommend you to use it. So shout out to System.io. They made things simple for me and helped me grow. So yeah, this was just it. And I think this is the income proof right here. Where is it? Yeah, boom. You can see right here, this is it. I have the award and I have everything right there. So like I said, everything I'm sharing with you is my total life experience. And that's exactly how, things kind of like went to the next level in my life. I went from sleeping inside my sister's single room to now living in a luxury penthouse apartment in Dubai. And I went from kind of like being broke and struggling affiliate marketer to where I am now making consistent $1,000 to $10,000 per day consistently. So it is possible, right? If you are kind of like trying to build your own digital product business, I encourage you to take everything serious. It can definitely change your life. The most important thing is, just like I said, focus more on implementation, not just consuming information. And yeah, so as you can see, I went from being broke and homeless to now traveling the world and living life on my own terms. Now, if someone tell you that this was FNSE in the year 2021, you wouldn't have believed this. But that's just kind of like that was me, all right? That was me, and this is me just kind of like a couple of years later. So yeah, I live my life to the fullest. I travel the world. And I do many things that interest me. So yeah, from carrying things on my back to now generating over $2 million online with digital products. Not just that alone, but I have mentored and helped hundreds of people from all part of the world to set up and launch their own digital product business. And they are all killing it in their different niches. And the good news for you is that we all did it the hard way. And what I'm about to share with you is the easiest part that you can do it and start growing your business as soon as possible. When it comes to launching a digital product business, this is exactly how most people see it. And this is exactly how we all have seen it. This is exactly how I did it. When I was getting started, when I was trying to scale my business to $50,000 per month, I can remember in the year 2023, I kind of like look for kind of like ways I would do that. I searched YouTube, but then I decided to actually invest in myself. I found a guru that I kind of like admire that I want to become like, and then I paid for a mentorship program. I paid $26,000 for this offer. And let me just kind of like show you the training right here. So if I come to this page right here, this is called Elite CEO by Tana Chidesta. And as you can see, this is the program that I bought. And all the courses right here, there is 34 courses right here that they expect me to finish before I could actually start making 50K per month, which is not bad. But then I kind of like start with this. So, and when I open this training right here, I found out that before I could kind of like start growing my business or scaling my business, I have to watch 151 lessons. Now, this might be easy for me, but not for people like you. Okay, let's assume right now that you have a 9 to 5 job, you have a job, or you have some other things that you're taking care of. You're not yet doing this for full time. You have to watch 151 videos before you kind of like start growing your business, which is, on the other hand, sounds like a great idea that you have to learn, but this is not kind of like something that sits well with me. And that is just, I was able to watch 41 videos out of 151 lessons. And this is just a lot. Okay. This is just a lot. So I couldn't kind of like finish it because I paid $26,000 just to learn, the real strategy that can help me to grow business. But then I found myself right here. I have to go through 151 lessons. Matter of fact, there are a lot of live training and live mentorship inside the program, but that was just a lot. And this is something that, during those time, like in the year 2023, you can actually get a whole lot of value from trainings. But, personally, this is not just something that I was ready to do. So what I did was I paid another guy who taught me, kind of like one-on-one. It was just like 14 days mentorship, but I wanted the person to actually tell me exactly what I need to do. And I paid the person, his name is Jason Fladlin, and he mentored me kind of like, I bought one of his program, but that one is more structured. And then, it's called Genius Webinar or stuff like that. And I went through this program, and that's kind of like exactly what I needed. It took me 5 days to go through all this program because this program talks specifically about implementation on how to run webinars and stuff like that. And yeah, and that was what kind of like what I just implemented. And I kind of like start hosting webinars that's what I was generating $20,000 per day, $30,000 per day. When you see me kind of like making $20,000 per day, $38,000 per day, and hold up, don't just think that I'm kind of like selling individually. No, I don't have any closer. I don't have any appointments set up. All I was doing was just run webinar, right? Live webinar, and pitch my products on webinar. And so many of the people who are trying to sell their own courses, I always recommend them. If you master how to kind of like how to sell on webinar, you will make a lot of money with your business. And yeah, I taught them, give them my webinar strategy, and they're actually killing it with. So the one that actually kind of like changed my life and helped me, grow my business and cross about $2 million in sales is actually webinar. And then, more books that I was reading in business. And then, yeah, so not the one that I paid $26,000 that talks about a lot of informations and, just giving me random tips and kind of like talking about what you and I know that I don't even need it, so this time, what you need is not just information. You need to focus on implementation, but the way that we all are doing it, kind of like go to YouTube, via courses and stuff like that. But like I said in this training, I'm here to show you exactly how to focus on income producing activity and then execute it the right way. So the way that we do it is buy online courses and then spend 60 to 90 days going through this program. So the first thing is buy a course or join a mentorship program. Then step 2 is start going through the program, which will definitely take you 1 to 2 months before you kind of like finish everything about the course. Require you learn about mindset and motivation. And you and I know that sometimes what you don't, you and I know that one of the reasons why it seems like your mindset is not good is just because you don't have money. You don't have something that is working out for you. It seems like you don't have a good mindset. But 90% of people in this world, I can tell you that if they can have a means that they can be using to make, $20,000 per month, you will see that they are always in their right mindset. So yeah, but the way they have structured it, kind of like make it look like something that you have to do is learn about mindset, learn how to choose a niche, learn how to create an offer, learn how to kind of like build funnels and stuff like that. And you have to spend 1 to 2 months to go through all this, which is not always guaranteed that you finish the course in 2 months. So some people spend 6 months without finishing a course. I've sold courses, and the reason why I stopped selling courses and switched to one-on-one mentorship or group coaching and stuff like that is because a lot of people will just not like spend $2,000 on my course and they won't be able to finish it. And I don't just feel good when people invest in my thing and they don't have the opportunity to actually implement it, and actually get results. So it doesn't sit well with me, even though that's a good amount of money, but it doesn't just kind of like align with my principles. So I will spend 2 to 3 months going through the courses. And then after the course, the next thing is start implementing, which would actually take you 3 to 4 months. Let me tell you one thing. Before I was able to make my very first $100 online, it took me 4 months. Okay. I spent like 1 to 2 months going through the program that I purchased, which was One Funnel Away Challenge by Russell Brunson. That was the first online program that I ever purchased. And then after that, I then started going through the program, which kind of like took me 2 months. It took me 2 to 3 months before I finished the program. Then I started implementing. And to start implementing and actually made my first $100 online, it took me 4 months. All right. So if you calculate the whole thing, you will see that, from the beginning to where I made my very first $100 online, it's all kind of like it took me about 7 months before I was able to make my very first $100 online. So, and when you start implementing it, there are many things. Even though you went through all these courses, you also feel confused in your niche. You have zero clarity on your audience. You don't have a strong offer, a strong product. Kind of like you don't even have a structured content strategy that can drive results. You are confused on funnel strategy, no strong sales or closing script, no kind of like proven or well-structured system. And this is one of the reasons why so many people, so many people are not getting results. And at the end of the day, you will see that for the first 90 days after completing the course, and the people who are considered to be successful are people who manage to make $3,000 in 90 days. I'm not saying that all the courses in the world are this way, but kind of like almost all of them are structured this way. And the way things are going right now, where everyone is trying to sell you digital products, people don't care about, how well their courses are structured. Everyone is trying to use AI to generate things. Everyone is trying to use AI to, kind of like just put things out there and collect money from people. And this is one of the reasons why so many things are fake. Nothing is actually real. So, and this is the method that I don't want it to go anymore. All right. There's a lot of information out there, and 99.9% of those information are not really legit information that can help you drive results. Even though it's legit, but people who are giving you the information are not the people who have implemented the information in real life and actually use it to get results. And one of the things that so many people ignore is that if you have never get results with something, it is impossible for you to help another person to get results with the thing that you're talking about. All right. It is easy to pass information, but until you have produced results with the information, you can't help another person get results with that same information. So yeah, this is just kind of like the way the system or whoever started the whole thing kind of like make it look. But what if I tell you that there is a way you can structure your digital product business in less than 17 minutes instead of 3 to 4 months? Launch it and scale it to 6 figures as soon as possible without wasting your time on courses and programs. And this is the reason why we built Execution OS, a 90% done for you growth system designed to help you eliminate confusion and delays, help you structure your digital product business, and tell you exactly what you need to do so that you can build and scale your 6 or 7 figure digital product business, even if you have zero skills or experience. With Execution OS, you won't just spend blindly on programs and left with hundreds of hours of videos to watch and spend months trying to implement. Instead, you will get everything done for you in less than 17 minutes. And these are just what is kind of like built inside the Execution OS. This is not an online program or a coaching program. This is execution system that we are installing for businesses, and we are using it to help both affiliate marketers and experts grow 6 or 7 figure digital product business. So one thing that you're going to find inside the Execution OS is your revenue command. I'm going to kind of like dive more deep into this. Your revenue command, ideal customer builder, irresistible offer, which kind of like the system is going to help you create your high ticket offer, which means you're going to sell an offer that is kind of like, you're going to price it for $2,000 to $10,000 and above. So if you're looking to scale a high ticket digital products, this is the system that you actually need. You will have a 30 days content calendar. You will have content script library, 90 days execution roadmap, precision DM and closing systems, personalized money routine to help you hit your goal, then habit revenue tracker, and more things you will find inside the Execution OS. So right now, without doing much talking, let me just kind of like go into the Execution OS system and show you exactly how everything works. So I'm going to turn off my camera to actually walk you through everything inside Execution OS. So if you're coming through it, this is exactly what it looks like. The goal is simple: to help you, stop buying courses and stop consuming information and actually help you start growing your business. The main purpose is to help you have the right structure, execute the right way, start getting results, and then growing your digital product business. So this is just it. And what we're going to do right now is to log in. So when I click on the login, once you click the login, like I said, it is for both experts and for affiliates. And kind of like you see the way the whole thing function. I'm going to kind of like quickly demonstrate the affiliates function and you will see how easy it is. Okay. Then I will kind of like demonstrate the expert function. So right now, let me just kind of like start with the affiliate. So if you're an affiliate marketer that wants to grow fast, and you don't have any skills, you don't have any experience, you don't even kind of like know how to, market or stuff like that, all you have to do is come to the Execution OS. And one thing that I want you to understand is this system is not available for the general public. It is for selected few who want to kind of like stop consuming information and start growing a digital product business that can generate consistent $2,000 to $10,000 per day, and as well turn it into a 6 or 7 figure business. So right now I'm going to log in to show you exactly how it looks like. Okay, so once I am logged in, this is exactly what the dashboard looks like. So we are in the affiliate mode. Like I said, we're going to test the affiliate function first before we move to the expert function. So right now, if you're an affiliate, and you don't have any skills, you don't kind of like, you don't know exactly where to start, you don't know how to create content, you don't know how to do anything. So if you're an affiliate, the first thing that you need to do is to get your affiliate link. So I'm going to come to this website and actually copy this affiliate link right here. So, and then I'm going to paste it into this where it said your affiliate link product URL. So I'm going to paste this link right here. Then the next thing is to kind of like paste the name of this program. I'm going to paste the name of the program right here, and then how much is this product is going to pay me per commission. If this product is going to pay me, let's say $2,000 per sale, I'm going to type in $2,000 right here. And then how much is my monthly target? All right. Everyone who wants to start a business, you have a target that you want to be earning every single month. Let's just say, as an affiliate marketer who is starting out, let me put my goal for $20,000 per month. So I'm going to type $20,000 per month, and then I'm going to choose the niche. Now, if the product that you're promoting is health niche or whatever niche, we can just select the niche right here. So for this, I'm going to select digital product and info business. Now, the reason why you need to put all this is to make sure that the system will study the product and give you all the materials and everything that you're going to use to promote those products. So right now, as you can see, the way I have entered how much I'm going to earn from this product, and as well how much I want to earn, which is $20,000 per month. And there are two methods that I can use to hit $20,000 per month. And Execution OS is going to tell me everything. So if I want to use paid advertising, as you can see, I have kind of like calculate this by paid advertising. So let me just kind of like put it paid advertising, and you will see right here that I need $17 daily budget. All right, I need to spend $17 per day just for the start, and then I need the total sales that I need in order to hit $20,000 per month is 10 sales for the whole month. All right, my total ad spend is going to kind of like sit around $500 or stuff like that. This is if you know how to run paid advertising. If you don't know how to run paid advertising, don't try this. All right, it might cost you more than this if you don't have the strategy, but the system have analyzed the best performing Facebook ads and now telling you the amount of money that you need to spend in order to hit $20,000 per month. It might cost you more than this, but this is just kind of like what is said right here. And these are just kind of like the key metrics that you need to know, what it will take you when you want to run paid advertising. And also, it will kind of like give you ad strategy, how you can use to structure your advertising, and a whole lot of it. And also, if you come to organic traffic, let's assume that you want to use organic traffic. Now you will see that it tells you that you need 10 sales in order to hit $20,000 per month. You need 334 clicks for the kind of like for the whole month, and for 30 days in total, you need 334 clicks, and you need 4,175 views in your video or whatever you're posting, let it be written content and stuff like that. And yeah, there is just a whole lot of things. And also it will give you organic strategy, kind of like you will see everything right here, then on how to do everything step by step. Now, why we are kind of like, you don't have to worry on how to do all those things. Once you kind of like see the matrix right here, all you have to do is click on this analyze and build everything. Okay, so the step right here, paste your affiliate link, then Execution OS will analyze and build your customer avatar automatically, generate your 30 days content calendar, and everything is ready. So right now, as we have kind of like entered your affiliate link, choose the niche, kind of like put our target, and then put the commission that we are earning per sale. What we're going to do is to just click on analyze and build. And as you can see right here, it's actually analyzing and building the whole thing. Now, as you can see, it's already done. It's have analyzed everything and actually give you everything that you need. So first thing that you said right here, okay, so as you can see, the strategy, the execution OS break down the whole strategy that you are going to follow to actually hit your goal. Even if you have never, you don't have any experience, you don't even know what they are talking about. You just have your affiliate link. You don't even know how to promote it. This is exactly what you need to do step by step to actually help you start getting the result. It's kind of like we'll actually tell you everything. The commission maths. The first thing is your commission per sale is $2,000, and then sales needed for $20,000 per month is 10 sales, and leads needed. You need 4,167 leads per month, and these are just kind of like the breakdown of everything that you need. And don't worry, you're not going to do any of this on your own. Now, here's the most exciting part. If you come to the buyer's profile, now the system have already analyzed the link, read the whole sales page, and study the product and tell you exactly the type of people that are going to buy this product. So if you look at this, what it said right here, it's kind of like created the customer avatar. In its name, the customer Marcos Rodriguez, and this person is between 25 to 38 years old. It could be 40, 45 or stuff like that. You can just kind of like target, but the minimum of people who will buy this product is, let's just say, from 25 years to 38 years and above. And they are either in UK, USA, Canada, Australia, and they are part-time workers. All right. Marcos Rodriguez is a part-time worker. Now, here is one thing that the pain right here, the core pain that Rodriguez, which is your ideal buyers, are struggling is they are struggling to make decent money online and tired of trading time for money with no path to financial freedom. You can read a whole lot of things that your ideal customer is struggling right here. And as you can see right here, their dream outcome, they want to be making $5,000 to $30,000 per month passively through automated Instagram team page without showing their faces or having their own products. And these are what your audience have tried to make money online. They have tried, YouTube channel, they have tried drop shipping, they have tried affiliate marketing and other social media courses, law of get rich quick scheme. Now you can you will read all these things. Now, another thing that the system have already done for you is your content calendar. As you can see, these are the content that you're going to be publishing. All right. All you have to do right here is just click this right here. Okay. If I am onboarded fully, all this content is already written for me, and all I have to do is just to copy it and paste it on Facebook or whatever social media platform that I'm using. And as you can see, the reels right here, the first reel that you're going to publish in the morning is already here for you, tailored to your niche. All right, the second one is already here for you. The email that you're going to be sending out every day is already done for you, and you have it for the whole 7 to 30 days, and it refreshes and bring in new and fresh contents for you. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to create anything. The system have analyzed the offer, give you strategy, tell you the buyer profile, even what your buyers are the keyword that they are searching. They're Instagram money, passive income, Instagram make money online, Instagram team page, and whole lot of it. They are searching a whole lot of things, and the system have analyzed those things. So this content is tailored to attract this type of people to buy this offer that you're promoting. Okay, so no need of you watching hundreds of courses to learn the strategy. All you have to do is just paste your affiliate link into the system, and the system will study the link and build content that will actually attract this type of buyers. The next thing that the execution OS will do for you is to create all the DM scripts. Everything I'm going to say word to word. If you don't know what to tell a customer, the system have already studied your avatar, studied your buyer and everything, and then give you exactly what you're going to do, what you're going to tell them. All you have to do is just click copy and then paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. So this system is for people that want to save time and actually start growing $10,000 to $20,000 per month digital product business, and as well start scaling to 6 or 7 figures. So if you're this type of person and you want to save yourself some time and start executing the real income producing activities in your business, click the button below this video and apply to become part of Execution OS. Now, the next thing right here is your commission. So if you are closing deals, this is exactly where you are going to be studying it right here. So as you can see, your monthly progress is still at 0%. So once you kind of like generate your first sale, which you can do it as soon as possible. If you are using everything the system have given to you, let's assume that you generate your first sale. All you have to do here is to just kind of like click on your just boom, payment completed. As you can see, $2,000 have registered right here. And one of the exciting thing about the Execution OS also is the Execution OS Intelligent. This is your business coach, right? This Intelligent OS will teach you everything you need, kind of like answer all your questions that your ideal prospects or your ideal buyers. As you can see, like I told you, the system have already studied your ideal buyers, and the system already know everything about your ideal buyers. So any question that you need to ask, just ask it right here. Just type your question right here, and the intelligent system will just answer you the question on everything. He said right here, ask me anything about your offer, your content, sales, DM, pricing, or growth. Execution OS knows your business. Every answer is built around your specific situation, niche, and target. So it is not just going to give you a generic answer or stuff like that. He's already studied your affiliate link, know everything about your offer, your buyers, and everything. So it's going to give you everything. So once you are done with all this setting and everything, the next thing that you're going to set up is your daily routine. Now let's assume that you work 9 to 5 and you don't kind of like have that time to do the little thing, to do the posting or stuff like that. Now this is exactly where you will build your habit, the habit that will change your life, the habit that will take your life to the next level. Now, this is how you're going to structure your day. When you want to be waking up, okay, let it be 5 a.m. or when you go to sleep, let it be 10 p.m. Do you work full time? If you work full time, you put yes, full time, stuff like that. Just answer all these questions. How many hours do you work? Put it right here. And the goal of this is to make sure that you structure your day. Habit is one thing that will determine how fast you grow in your business, how kind of like the amount of money that you make in your business. Habit plays a big role. And this is one of the reasons why we have kind of like added this daily routine right here, so that you will have this kind of like, even if you're working a 9 to 5 job or whatever you do, make sure that your day is well structured for great results in your business. Now it will ask you areas to develop. What area of your life that you want to develop? You want to develop your mindset, your spirit life, body, soul, or whatever. Just put it right here to ask you what kind of like your biggest personal weakness. All right, you lack discipline, you spend most of your time on phone and social media or stuff like that. Then just make sure that you put in your whole thing right here. And after putting this whole thing, just click on build my personal power routine, and it will build everything from A to Z in a way that will kind of like help you grow and produce results in your business and your entire life. So this is not just a course, this is execution system, right? So let's assume that you need something that will hold you accountable. Then this execution system is what we have built to hold you accountable and help you grow a 6 and 7 figure businesses. So another thing we have right here is your performance HQ. This place, you will see how everything is going. You can just kind of like, if you are doing well in your business, you will see it right here. You don't need, anyone to tell you what to do. You will see everything right here and a whole lot of it. And then we have growth support. This is where you see all the resources. If there is any training that we're going to walk you through, kind of like we focus 100% on implementation. This is exactly where you will see the training and everything. If there's any replay, let's assume that we did a live training and everything, you will see right here. If there's any resources, if there's any updates, you will see everything right here. So, and this is just kind of like just one of the few things that we have inside the affiliate side of this execution OS. There's a whole lot of it inside this system. And come on, if you want to grow fast in your business, if you want to grow to $10,000 to $20,000 a month within the next 60 days, and then start scaling to 6 or 7 figures, this is exactly what you need. And all you have to do to kind of like to get plugged in and start growing is just click the button below this video and apply to see if you will qualify. If you qualify, we kind of like get you on board and get everything up and running. Now, let me just kind of like log into the expert mode so that you will see exactly how this whole thing plays in your coaching or consulting or your courses business. So now, if you are an expert, you kind of like sell your own high ticket offer or stuff like that. All you have to do is click on expert and then continue as an expert. So I'm going to log in as an expert. I'm going to kind of like just log in right here. Okay. And once I log in, all right, this is the expert dashboard. All right. As you can see at the top right here, it said expert. And this is just how the expert dashboard look like. So because I am using this system myself, all right, because I'm using this system myself, as you can see, kind of like I have to kind of like add few things, and there are other people who are actually using this system. So the first thing in the expert mode is to set your revenue target. Okay. So this is exactly what it looks like. So let's assume right now that your goal is to kind of like make $50,000 per month with your coaching or consulting on your high ticket offer. So your target is to put $50,000 right here, and then what is the cost or the price of your offer? So if you want, you can sell your offer for $2,000. What you like, if you're not planning to sell anything above $2,000, this platform is not for you, because this platform is built for high ticket offers. So you have to sell something for at least $2,000. Like, you don't have to worry about how to create it or stuff like that. Just make sure that you are good at something. So let me just kind of like put $5,000 right here. So as you can see, as I put $5,000, and then I'll click analyze, apply to everything, and then it will kind of like analyze the whole thing and tell me exactly how much I need to spend on paid advertising, or kind of like give me the whole metrics on how everything is going to work out. So I need 10 sales to hit $50,000. I need to kind of like book at least 34 calls. And this is the amount that I'm going to spend on paid advertising. As you can see, I need to spend almost $4,000 on paid ads. And this is if you know how to run paid advertising. All right. So there's a whole lot of strategy that is breaks down right here, and a whole lot of it right here. So for free traffic, kind of like it gives you everything that you need to do with free traffic. So then the next thing is to kind of like, just once you are done with this, read everything and know exactly what you need to do to grow or to get the type of results, just click on next step, which is building your offer. Now, when it comes to building your offer, look at what it said right here. You have to charge at least $2,000. And what this system, kind of like the way the system is built, is kind of like we use the Alex Hormozi offer strategy. As you can see right here, using Alex Hormozi's Grand Slam offer framework, answer each section to engineer a high ticket offer worth $2,000 to $10,000 plus. Then get your 3 custom funnel strategy to hit 20 to 50K per month. All right, this system is not just going to kind of like build you an offer. It will also give you funnel strategy that will work for your specific offer and will convert your specific audience. So this is not just, this is for people that want to move fast, get results, and then start growing their business. So as you can see, the main strategy right here is dream outcome, perceived likelihood of achievement, speed, effort, and sacrifice equals offer value. So this is just it right here. You're going to answer all those questions step by step, just answer it. And once you are done answering this question, as you can see, the price that you want to charge, then we're just going to plug everything in right here. And once you are done with all this, all you have to do is click on generate my high ticket offer plus 3 funnel strategy. It's going to give you 3 funnels that you can use to start growing this offer. So once you kind of like done with this, click on generate my 3 funnel strategy, then everything will generate automatically. Okay. Then the same thing right here. Once you generate your kind of like your offer, once you are done building your offer, then the next thing right here is your ideal customer who are going to buy the offer. Then the same thing that you're going to do right here is to answer few questions, what the kind of people that you want to target with your offer. Now, one thing right here is because, you are not an affiliate, you are an expert. So, and you already know the people that you want to sell to. So just describe what they kind of like, how your offer is going to help them, what they need, what they're going to get, and everything. Once you are done answering these questions, all you have to do is just click on generate my customer avatar plus content strategy. And once you click on that, every single thing is going to automatically come right there. And then you move to the next one, which is content calendar. Now, this time you don't have to create any content. All the content, once you answer all this, the system will kind of like study your offer, and then study your audience, and then from there it will create content, 30 days content that will kind of like you're going to use to attract the type of your audience. It's going to give you everything. So all the content you're going to see it right here, Instagram post, Facebook, everything, and it's going to have it week 1, week 2, week 3. And once you are done with this, it's going to refresh. Every 30 days is going to refresh and bring in new content that you can start promoting, so that you can start publishing, so that you will not run out of content. So as you can see right here, the ones that I have just used previously. So you can see a content right here. You can use AI to generate the videos and everything. So there's a whole lot of things right here. So once it kind of like give you the content, the next thing that you want to give you is DM scripts tailored to your audience. Okay. So this is not where you're going to kind of like do anything on your own. Everything is right there for you. Let's assume that you just want to do outreach. This DM right here is specifically for you to do your DM outreach, connect with new people, build kind of like trust and stuff like that. Then if you want to warm or close deals, warm kind of like you want to kind of like introduce your offer, this is the DM that you need to set. You're going to send to introduce your offer. If you want to book a call, this is exactly the DM that you're going to send to get people to the call. And you don't have to just copy it right here, right? Copy it right here and put the name. All right, just copy it. Then if you want to handle objection, just objection, not just handle but kill objection. This is the DMs that you're going to use. Let's assume that it's kind of like if someone said it's too expensive, then this is exactly what you're going to respond. I completely understand $5,000 is a real investment. Can I ask you though? This is just real life kind of like objection handling thing that you can use right here. Just copy it and boom, send it out. And then follow ups. All right. And not just that, but also you have emails right here. Okay. In the content calendars, you have emails. Every day you're going to kind of like have emails that you're going to be sending out, and then you'll still have DM scripts and everything. Then the same way you have your daily routine as an expert, as a mentor, as a coach, or a consultant, you need to have your strong daily routine that can help you grow your business to $20,000 to $50,000 per month. All right. You can't just kind of like be operating as a normal person and expect yourself to have a 6-figure business or 7-figure business. You need to become a different person and you need to operate in a different way. So this is just it right here. Then the next thing is your daily tracker, So if you close a deal, as you can see in your daily tracker right here, the goal right here is $50,000. That's, how much you target. And as you can see, you have not closed any deal right here. So let's assume right now, this is the cost, the price of your offer. So let's assume that you close a deal. Boom, you closed a deal minus, you already have one deal closed. Then, let's assume you book a call. Anything like this is just to help you track everything. All right. Make sure that you're tracking everything. If you send the DM, the amount of DM that you need to send every day, just put it right here. Just like you have sent it. Then anything right here, if you kind of like made a post, put it right here, because your health performance right here, your performance HQ, all these things are going to be reporting in your performance HQ to show you how healthy your business is. If you are doing what you're supposed to do, there is no reason that you're not going to scale to $50,000 per month. So, and that's just it. Any sale that if you hit $25,000 for 10,000, you are going to kind of like get the system is going to, kind of like show you that you have hit this milestone. If you want to download the certificate, just click right here and download it and stuff like that. There's a whole lot of things right here. And yeah, the same way you have your growth support, right? This is not just a generic training and stuff like that. This is implementation strategy. Like I told you, I'm not here to give you information. I'm here to help you execute, get results, and build a 6 or 7-figure business like I've done, and then enjoy life. So yeah, also you have your own execution OS intelligence, which will kind of like guide you in everything. Once you have your revenue plan, your offer, your ideal customer and everything, the system will gather all this information and you kind of like help you to make sure that you achieve your goal. So if you come to the dashboard, all this now will happen right here. You will see everything right here. So the one that you have not set up, it will kind of like tell you to go back and set it up step by step. So there's just kind of like a whole lot right here, but this full system is built for one thing: to help you grow your digital product business to 6 or 7 figures without you wasting your time on online courses or stuff like that. Instead, you focus on implementation, getting results, and scaling your business. So, and if you want to skip all those long processes and take advantage of the execution OS, all you have to do is click the button below this video and apply to see if you qualify. We only accept limited numbers each month. So if you want to start moving faster, if you really want to build a business, so if you really want to focus on building a business and getting results, then click the button below and apply to see if you will qualify. So these are just the few things that you need to know about Execution OS. It is more than the way I explained it. Where you will find the best part of it is when you start leveraging it to grow your business. So that's just it for this video. And like I've said earlier, if you want to grow a digital product business, like I will be generating consistent $2,000 to $10,000 per day, all you need is to plug into Execution OS and get everything up and running as soon as possible, instead of you wasting your time on all those online courses and online programs that you will kind of like get confused and frustrated at some point, and then as well get abandoned by the coaches or mentors and stuff like that. It happens so often. But if you want to focus 100% on executing the right thing, or to focus on results and consistent growth in your business, all you have to do is click the button below and apply to see if you're qualified. Let's plug you into the Execution OS and grow your business to 6 or 7 figures. So that's it for now, and see you on the other side.